Lügner! 18 Uhr.
So Simon did know Kate at college, but why would he lie about that? Maybe he knows Kate better than he's willing to admit. 6 o'clock. I wonder if Rebecca's working in the pub tonight.
Dann gehen wir mal zum Pub. Gehen wir in den Pub. Es ist offen. Ein Budweiser bitte. Schaut euch das mal um hier. Okay. Sieht eher aus wie ein... Bisschen sogar aus wie ein Restaurant eigentlich. Da kann man sitzen, kann man was essen. Hier kann man essen sogar Kerzen. Hier kann man auch hocken. Aber ein Pub ist, glaube ich, immer so ein Allround-Ding. In England zumindest. Wo man alles machen. Ja, klingel mal.
Sorry, what can I get you?
Detective Inspector Jenks. Rebecca, is it?
Yeah.
There's been an incident in the village. I'm conducting an investigation. Could I ask you a few questions, please?
Right. Come through.
Thank you.
Oh, die ist ein bisschen nervös, oder?
What's it about?
There's been an unexplained death locally. Not sure if you've heard.
The student?
Yes.
Yes, it was dreadful news.
You're married to Ryan, one of the Atlas leaders, yes?
I suppose I am, yes.
Well, I just wanted to ask a few questions about Kate and Atlas, if that's okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to answer any of them, but sure.
Oh, die ist schon ein bisschen nervös. Was weiß sie? Fangen wir direkt oben an.
Did you know Kate?
Not very well. She came in a few times, but she was quite a moody person. You could tell she had problems.
When was the last time you saw her?
Friday. She popped in for a minute.
And when was that?
7-ish.
Was she on her own?
I didn't see who she was with. She put £20 on the bar and then left.
What was that for?
A breakage, presumably.
£20? Just for a beer glass?
Well, she was very drunk. She just put it on the bar and then walked out.
Was there a broken glass?
Not that I noticed. But she was a strange girl.
Vielleicht hat sie ihr 20 Pfund geschuldet. Und sie mag sie anscheinend nicht. Und sie wollte statt Person, wollte sie ein anderes Wort, glaube ich, sagen. Sie wollte, glaube ich, das B-Wort sagen. Sie kannte nicht sie sehr gut. Zuletzt am Freitag um 19 Uhr gesehen im Pub. Und sie sah nicht, mit wem sie zusammen war. 20 Pfund für ein Glas Schaden. Und sie war sehr betrunken.
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
So you didn't know if Kate had lost it?
No idea.
Sie arbeitet doch in einem Pub. Bestimmt hat die doch auch mal gesagt, ihr Ausweis bitte. Ich will sehen, dass du volljährig bist, bevor ich dir überhaupt ein Bier gebe. Dann hat sie vielleicht auch schon mal die Fahrerlaubnis gesehen. Das ist krass, dass es ja auch auf Deutsch ist. Ich feiere das einfach mit dem Patch. Sonst hätte ich das Spiel wahrscheinlich wieder ein paar Jahre noch liegen lassen. Selbstgebrautes.
Know anything about Simon Thompson's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew?
Apparently.
No, we do buy from a microbrewery, but we don't usually buy from kitchen breweries.
Aber Simon kennt sie. Ich kann sie über die Karte befragen.
Do you recognize this?
I've seen students wearing them. Has some sort of meaning, doesn't it? I forget what it is now.
Seen anyone wearing one recently?
Not that I can remember.
Kann ich hier irgendwas kombinieren? Sie hat Studenten Halsketten tragen sehen. Aber sie hat Kate letztens gesehen. Sie kannte Kate nicht sehr gut. Hm. Vielleicht hat sie ihn mit Simon gesehen?
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Hm. Wir müssen uns doch mal umschauen. Gibt es einen Hintergang zum George and Dragon? Schauen wir mal nach. Gehen wir mal raus. Ermittelt sie hinter dem Pub. Ist das schon Hausfriedensbruch?
A broken window. Recently smashed by the look of it. Might have to ask about that.
Vielleicht ist das zerbrochene Glas. Das Tape. Das war auf dem Führerschein. Das Tape war interessant, ne? Das Tape sieht genauso aus. Hier. Kann ich rein?
Hm.
Ist das vielleicht der Schlüssel? Ja. Ja, noch unauffälliger, Licht einschalten. Noch auffälliger. Atlas.
I
Oh.
wonder whose mask this is. Rebecca's or Ryan's?
Haben die in so einer Alpha-Beta-Gamma-Organisation da mitgewirkt? Irgendwelchen Ritualen? Suchen sie hinter den Regalen.
Just looks like junk, but it's too dark to tell.
Also mit der Taschenlampe würde ich mehr erreichen. Wir befragen Rebecca natürlich auch jetzt bezüglichen Sachen hier. Niemals gleich.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
So. Das eingeschlagene Fenster. War das Kate?
How did the window get broken out round the back?
I don't actually know. Someone said two girls were arguing outside. I found out after they'd gone.
And when was this?
Last Friday, just after we opened, about 6:30. I taped over it until I can get it fixed. We don't want people getting cut and suing us.
Does that sort of thing happen a lot? Arguments?
No, not really. I'm quite strict when it comes to borrowing clients I don't think are suitable.
Was sagt ich sich zum Fenster? Klebeband hat ja auch hier die Fahrerlaubnis, ne? Weil da bin ich mal gespannt, wegen bezüglich der Pappmaske.
Do you know what this is?
Oh, you'll have to ask Ryan about that.
So this is Ryan's.
It's to do with one of Ryan's methods on the course.
Go on.
Well, masks allow you to play at being someone different for a while. Students find it quite liberating.
So this would be for a student.
I think that one's Ryan's, but students do wear them, yes.
Durch die Masken wird den Studenten das Spiel einer Rolle ermöglicht. Fahrerlaubnis. Die hat die halt noch nie gesehen, aber wegen dem Band da. Kann ich das verbinden? Nee. Wir nehmen mal hier den Glasschaden und das zerbrochene Fenster.
Aha. So, you said Kate gave you £20 for a breakage, but you didn't have a breakage.
That's right.
Do you think the payment could have been for the broken window? Could it have been Kate who was arguing?
Well, I suppose it could have been, yeah. It could have been Kate, you're probably right, yeah.
But you don't know who she was arguing with?
No, I'm not sure.
I'll ask around. Not realizing Kate had broken the window. Rebecca really should have worked that out before now. Unless she did. But why would she lie about that?
Kann ich sie nochmal fragen? Sie hat offensichtlich darüber gelogen, diesbezüglich.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Soll ich mal den Chef anrufen? Hey Chef. Der ist nicht erreichbar. Ach so, die Sachen, die ich jetzt herausgefunden habe, soll ich auch nochmal Simon und Emma fragen. Nochmal in den Wald gehen. Du, du, du. Hä? Was geht ab? Wer ist das denn?
Who is it? I'm a police officer, Detective Inspector Jenks. It's all right, you can carry on if you want to. I was just going. I'm investigating a death in the village, Kate Vine. There was a death recently
I knew her.
Well, could I ask you a few questions, please?
Bit dark.
Well, if you give me your name and address, I'll come later on.
Oder
Where
auch
do you
nicht.
live?
Farmhouse.
And what's your name?
Ist es vielleicht Ryan gewesen? Ist hier noch was? Da war dieser Typ, ne? Aber krass, auf einmal gehe ich muss dann noch mal in den Wald, auf einmal ist da irgendeiner, der da hockt. Vorhin war ich da schon hier. Hat sich hier was geändert? Nee. Geh mal Richtung Atlas. Jetzt ist offen. Betreten Sie das Atrium. Nehmen Sie die Tür zum Wohnzimmer oder die Tür rechts. Lounge. Nennen die Wohnzimmer Reading Room. Geh mal rechts rein. So wie der Ruheraum, irgendwie sowas. Dann geh halt ins Wohnzimmer. Es kommt keiner. Gehen wir zur Lounge.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Vielleicht weiß er was.
Do you know anything about a broken window at the pub?
No, I don't really go to the pub very often. I'm not exactly a pub person.
Und die Maske?
Have a look at this. Know anything about that?
I haven't seen this one, but it looks a lot like an Atlas mask. We use them for some of the workshops and stuff.
Really? How?
Well, you have to say something boastful or arrogant. You do it first without the mask, and then you say it with a mask.
And the point is?
Well, it's easier when you have the mask on, isn't it? People are not as afraid to be free about themselves, you know?
How did you find out about Atlas?
Well, it was advertised. Actually, I think I've still got the... This is the advert that was at my college. To be honest, I've learned more in 3 months at Atlas than I did in 3 years at business school.
Can I keep that?
Yeah, go for it.
I suppose that might be useful as a conversational starter.
Frag ihn gleich darüber, geht nicht. Der Schauspieler, der ist charismatisch, der Jenks spielt. Weiß er was über einen Streit?
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No, I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
What did you do after the course?
Just went home. Came here. Just came straight back.
Oh, der hat irgendwie so komisch geguckt am Ende. Das hat sich jetzt nicht kombiniert. Geh mal zu Emma.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Vielleicht hat sie sich ja mit ihr gestritten.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub round the back?
The pub, a broken window at the back. Yeah, I saw it was broken.
When was that?
I was in the pub on Monday with a college friend.
Ever seen this before?
Nope, I haven't, sorry. I think I'd have remembered it.
Hat die nichts mit Atlas zu tun? Und was ist mit dem Streit?
Did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't in the village?
No, I went home last Thursday night, actually, to see my parents.
But you do visit the pub.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know Rebecca quite well. We all went there quite a bit after college.
Ach so, College ist Uni bei denen. Dieser College und da steht da Uni. Und die wollte Freitag sagen und nicht Donnerstag.
Did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't in the village?
No, I went home last Thursday night, actually, to see my parents.
But you do visit the pub.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know Rebecca quite well. We all went there quite a bit after college.
What do you know about Atlas?
I know that it's a business course. I went with Simon when he first went, but it wasn't really my thing.
How often did you go?
Just the once.
And you decided it wasn't for you?
Yeah, I'd been to something similar, so decided it wasn't for me.
Oh. Das war nichts für sie. Hat sie da vielleicht Probleme gehabt? Sie hat Donnerstag komischerweise sie gesehen. Ist hier was passiert? Streitlustig, warte mal. Irgendwas ist mit Emma. War nur einmal bei Atlas? Ich schaue mich komplett um hier.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Warte mal. Eine Farm? Abbey Farm? Ja, hier ist eine Farm eingezeichnet.
According to the map, Abbey Farm is across the road there.
Ich muss hier mal reingucken. Weil sonst, wie soll man sonst das herausfinden, das ganze Zeugs mit dieser Farm da? Da ist einfach was Neues reinkommen. Ich habe mir am Anfang gedacht, das sind vielleicht so Shortcuts, so Tricks, dass ich hier reingucke, aber ich muss hier reingucken. Ich brauche die Tipps. Sonst geht's nicht weiter. Geh mal die Treppe hoch. Bevor ich an der Tür klingel, erstmal sich umschauen. Hier sind so Traktoren. Ich schau mal ins Gewächshaus. Was ist denn hier los?
Picture frames with black painted glass. Very interesting.
Warum ist es wichtig? Rahmen und Farbe. Rahmen mit schwarzem Glas wurden im Gewächshaus der Farm entdeckt. Ich kann es auch gar nicht anklicken. Ich klicke dran, aber da passiert nichts. Geh mal zu dieser sogenannten Abbey. Bitte läuten.
Could I ask you a few more questions, please? Didn't take you long. Haven't got much time.
Der ist das. Von eben.
Just close the doors, shall I?
Where do you want to sit?
Oh, anywhere's fine. I didn't quite catch your name.
James, sit there.
Thank you, James.
Why are you asking me about Kate Vine?
Routine. You know Simon, don't you? Thompson.
Why, what did he say?
That you all went to college together, you and Kate. Is that right?
Might have done.
Right. Good enough.
Fangen wir direkt von oben an. Was weiß er über Kate?
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
Can't remember.
How did you know her?
Through Simon. His girlfriend was mates with her. Saw her around college a few times.
Did you socialize with her much?
Nah. She wasn't my type.
Okay, er ist nicht der beste Schauspieler. Aber Jenks ist ein guter Schauspieler.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No idea.
Ja, aber ich glaube 99% der Leute können diese Frage nicht beantworten. Eine Person kann es nur beantworten. Mich interessiert nämlich, noch nie hat irgendjemand meinen Führerschein gesehen. Aber hier ist dieses Tape. Wenn, dann weiß Rebecca oder Ryan was darüber. Ich kann das Fahrrad erwähnen.
What do you know about Simon's bike?
What bike?
You haven't seen him on a bike.
I haven't seen him.
When was the last time you saw him?
About a month ago.
Vor einem Monat hat Simon das letzte Mal gesehen.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Thompson's tar? Yeah, I've tried it.
Did he sell it?
Well, not to me, not for money anyway. We used to trade stuff.
What did you trade?
I make a nice herbal tea as it happens. Him and his girlfriend were into it.
What was his beer like?
Lethal.
Strong?
Knock your eyes out.
Okay, das hat er jetzt gut gespielt. Also, Simon macht hartes Zeugs.
Ever seen one of these before? Freedom necklace.
Don't think so.
Oh oh. Dieses Gesicht.
Ever seen one of these before? Freedom necklace.
Don't think so.
Also er weiß auf jeden Fall, was das ist. Hier wird irgendwann noch ein Widerspruch sein. Er kennt weder die Karte noch die Halskette.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub?
Don't go to the pub.
You've never been to the pub.
Gell?
Didn't say that. I've been to the pub, but not for about 2 months, 3 months.
Ey, warum geht das so? Warum war der so lange nicht mehr im Pub? Der ist doch jeden Tag im Pub. Außer er chillt zu Hause mit dem selbstgebrauten Zeugs von Simon. Die Maske?
Ever seen this before?
No, should I have?
No, it's okay.
Alles wird doch aufgenommen. Ein Video darüber gemacht. Der Streit.
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No.
Okay, er weiß Bescheid über einen Streit. Atlas?
Ever seen one of these?
Seen them around college.
What do you know about it?
Not much. It's a business course. Ask Simon. He's on it.
You wouldn't be interested in that sort of thing? And you haven't discussed it with Simon?
Not really. Business doesn't interest me.
Was ist da mit diesem Rahmen da?
Now, what's all this stuff in the workshop? Paint and stencils and things like that?
Just a little sideline of mine.
Oh, you do picture framing?
They're black mirrors. Scrying mirrors.
Now, what's a scrying mirror?
Show you one if you want. Scrying goes back centuries. The ancient Persians did it. This country pagans still practice it. The fortune tellers pretend to do it. That's what the crystal ball's all about. It's all scrying. Mirror's just one way of doing it.
But what is scrying?
Depends who you are. People do it for different reasons.
What sort of reasons?
Exploring your mind, clearing your mind, communicating with the dead.
Is that what you use them for, James? Communicating with the dead?
I only make them for other people these days.
And there's a market for these, is there?
Lots of people want to talk to the dead, even if they don't believe in it.
Do you make a profit on them?
I don't do it for the money.
How very charitable of you. Can I keep this?
Keep it.
Thank you. Black mirrors and hookah pipes. I wonder what else James is into.
Also ich darf den Spiegel behalten hier. Er macht Spiegel ausschließlich für andere.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Wir kommen später nochmal. Jetzt habe ich wieder neue Sachen, jetzt muss ich wieder alle befragen. Gehen wir zu Rebecca. So, klingel mal.
Ask about a few more things, please.
So, was ist neu? Atlas.
What do you know about this?
It's an advertisement. They had it designed by an agency, I think.
And when was that?
Last year sometime.
Have you seen one of these before?
Is it meant to be black like that?
I think so.
No.
Der hat gesagt, die alten Perser haben das schon gemacht. In der Hellseherei. Krass, das ist ja dann vor 2.000-3.000 Jahren. Über 2000 Jahren.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Gehen wir zu den anderen beiden. Zum Glück gibt es die Shortcuts hier.
Couple more questions, if that's okay?
Emma weiß nichts von den Dingen in der Bauernhofwerkstatt. Aber vielleicht zum Spiegel?
Have you seen one of these before?
Is that from James?
Now, what do you know about James?
That is creepy. He was selling them last Friday at the market. There's a market every week type thing. And I usually go there for lunch.
So you wouldn't buy one of these?
No, I wouldn't. But Kate would.
Was she into this sort of thing?
No, I don't think so. She bought one, and I went round to her flat to try it out. You're meant to see ghosts or spirits or something. It doesn't work.
How do you use it?
You're just meant to stare into it. Shall I show you?
Go ahead.
Ja.
Okay, so you just you just stare like this. And, then you see...
See what?
Sorry, look, you're meant to see a ghost or something. Look, it doesn't work. Didn't work, so.
Hält James für unheimlich. Gehen wir zu Simon.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Was ist hier neu?
Ever seen one of these?
Yeah, that's one of James's. He's into like New Age stuff, mysticism, magic spells, that sort of thing. He's nuts, though. I mean, he thinks the government are tracking him or something.
Why would he think that?
I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
So. Aber interessant jetzt hier. Wo waren das mit Simon und James? Er hat es an James verkauft, aber James hat gesagt, dass er ihm gar nichts verkauft hat.
That's all for the moment. Thank you. Be back later on, if that's okay.
Aber Rebecca muss doch irgendwas sein, oder?
A few more questions, please.
Achso, ich habe das hier schon angeklickt gemacht. Ich wollte hier gerade nach Widersprüchen suchen. Und ich habe hier gerade an das Fenster gedacht. Aber mich interessiert jetzt mit der Fahrerlaubnis. Wegen dem Tape.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you. Ask you a couple more things, please.
Ich brauche doch irgendeinen Widerspruch noch bei Emma. Bei Simon habe ich einen gefunden, bei Rebecca. Und außerdem hat sie sich doch auch versprochen gehabt vorhin. Hier. Sie fuhren Friday. Und warte, hier letzten Freitag verkauft. Hätte ihr doch gesagt, die ist Donnerstag gegangen. Und war am Freitag nicht da. Ja, okay.
Aha. So, you went home to see your parents on Thursday night, that right?
Yes.
But you said you saw James at the market on Friday.
No, I went to see my parents on Friday night.
What time did you go on Friday?
8 or 9.
And you didn't see Kate at all on Friday?
No.
You're not a very good liar, Emma.
Okay. I saw Kate.
Oh!
At the pub we were arguing.
Go on. What were you arguing about?
I'd lent her £50 because she was desperate, and we were just arguing. It didn't really bother me, she just didn't have it.
And Kate broke the window?
Yes. She did things like that when she was angry.
Smash things?
Yes.
So it was Emma arguing with Kate. But why didn't she want to admit it? In case it gave her a motive? Or something else?
Sie hat sich mit ihr gestritten. Weil sie dadurch ein Motiv gehabt hätte.
Thank you. Probably be back later. A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Warte mal. Was hat sie zu ihr gesagt? Was hat sie gesagt? Die hat ihr doch Geld geliehen. 50 Pfund. Hier steht, die hat eine Menge Schmuck gekauft. Die hat kein Geld gehabt, aber hat dauernd was gekauft.
So you lent money to Kate because she was desperate, but she bought loads of jewelry and things. So why were you lending her money?
Well, no, it's because,
It wasn't about money, was it, Emma?
No.
Go on. What was it really about?
We were arguing because she was going to blackmail Ryan, the guy from Atlas, over an affair he was having, and then tell his wife if he didn't give her the money.
Ryan's affair with Kate?
No, I don't know. I think he was having an affair with another student and Kate found out.
And why were you involved?
Because I didn't really agree with it. I didn't agree with what she was doing, even if he did have an affair.
Were you friends with Ryan?
No, I'd never met him.
You just thought Kate was wrong?
Yeah.
Oder war sie die
I'm
Affäre
not
von
sure about
Ryan?
this. Emma's either on a moral crusade, or there's another reason she was worried about Kate blackmailing Ryan.
Hm. Sie hat Ryan noch nie gesehen. Ryan ist doch der Freund von Rebecca. Beziehungsweise Ryan ist doch der Kollege von Rebecca vom Pub mit der Maske. Versuchte Ryan Versuchte Kate zu überreden, Ryan nicht zu erpressen. Warum ist es ihr so wichtig? Natürlich ist es nicht korrekt. Man muss natürlich jemanden darauf hinweisen, sich auf diese Fehler und dass man sich korrekt verhält. Irgendwas stimmt hier aber nicht. Ryan ist von Atlas. Sie ging mit Simon zu einem Atlas-Seminar. Da muss sie doch Ryan schon mal gesehen haben, oder?
Aha.
You said you went to an Atlas meeting with Simon.
Yes.
That's interesting, because I happen to know that Ryan is the main lecturer at Atlas. But you say you never met him. Why did you say you don't know him?
Okay, I need to tell you something. I just need to make sure Simon doesn't find out.
I won't be telling Simon anything he doesn't have to hear.
And you can't tell Rebecca either.
Go on.
Okay, so the affair that happened was between Ryan and I. I was having the affair, and Kate knew.
Dann habe ich mir schon gedacht.
Kate was blackmailing both of you.
No, she didn't care about me. It was part of the course, you see, having to take all these risks. She thought it was funny to turn her back on Ryan. She thought I wouldn't care.
But you did.
Yes, I was already with Simon when Ryan and I, and I didn't want Simon finding out, and Kate thought that he wouldn't, but I didn't want her risking it. And then if Rebecca found out, then Simon would definitely have found out, and then it would have blown up and it would have just been a big mess.
So you just argued and what?
Well, she just stormed off and broke a window.
And that was it? You didn't see her again that night?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. I promise.